Welcome back to Escapement Watch. I'm your host, Falling Titan. Have you ever wanted a Tudor Black Bay 58, but want to avoid the typical Tudor owner experience?
Hey, nice watch. What is that?
Oh yeah, this? Oh yeah, it's so nice. This is a Tudor.
Meh, never heard of it.
Meh? Never. Have you heard of Rolex? 'Cause that's what this is. This is a Rolex for half the cost. It's a Rolex. It's a Rolex. First up, check out Kavar Jewelers. Link in the description. A SEIKO authorized dealer in Canada. Thank you very much for hooking us up with this watch. Now, let's get into the intro. The intro, if you guys were offended, relax. It was all in good fun. It's just a joke. I'm a Tudor fan, and I'm actually considering a Tudor Black Bay 58 right now. So, now what makes the Black Bay 58 so desirable? Is it because it's made by Rolex? I have a fear that I only want it because it is like the bargain Rolex. Even the creator himself, Hans Willdorf, said it when he made Tudor. I want to make an affordable version of Rolex that is just as dependable and reliable with our quality. So that was his initial goal, and he did succeed. So when you're buying a Tudor, you're kind of buying a loophole. You're saying, I beat the system. I got the Rolex. I got it for half. I got it for 1/3. I got what you got for less. It feels like a win, and that's maybe why Tudor is coming in strong right now after their relaunch or resurgence in, I believe, 2009. But I'm worried I want the watch because I'm interested in a Black Bay 58 because of its connection to Rolex. Can Tudor stand alone without that connection? Some argue yes, but I think Tudor is only great because they're made by Rolex. But SEIKO is great not because they are made by Grand SEIKO. No, complete opposite. SEIKO is great because they are SEIKO, and they have many world firsts, many contributions to horology, and they just keep innovating and impressing. Look at that case. They world's first automatic chronograph in space, world's first automatic chronograph with vertical clutch and column wheel, quartz, invented quartz, first quartz watch, first calculator watch, first TV watch. Wait, calculator I'm not sure, TV I'm sure. Anyways, those are minor ones. But anyways, spring drive, arguably one of the greatest movements of our time. Yes, it is mechanical, 100%. It's run by a mainspring, the definition of a mechanical watch, no batteries. Yes, it has a synchro regulator, hard to say, which has a quartz crystal to help regulation, but it's all automatic. Some can call it a hybrid drive, but anyways, I digress. What did Tudor create? Tudor created the world's first alarm watch, and I guess that's the only one that's done that. And it's different from a minute repeater. I don't know too much about it, but so Tudor doesn't have that much on their resume, except they have one big thing on the resume, made by Rolex. So although I love the Tudor Black Bay 58, I love its simple looks, and it reminds me of the first Rolex Submariner in 1953, and then the first Tudor Oyster Prince Submariner the year after, which is basically the same watch. It was a Tudor with a Rolex on the crown logo. So that is my little rant about Tudor. Love the brand, but I'm just worried that, you know, when you buy luxury watches, ego comes into play, and I don't want to buy a watch for ego. So it's always an internal struggle. Do I like this watch for what it is or for ego? Okay, guys, enough of the conversation. Let's get into this bewitching, beautiful, captivating cappuccino mass. Beautiful brown sunburst, deep, rich. It's kind of like the 58. It has the gold indices, the gold hands, and a dark dial. The 58 is a matte black. This is a beautiful cappuccino or coffee bean brown. And it's got the gilt. It's all gilt. And even the steel insert. Beautiful. It's not yellow. It's like a gold color. Sorry guys, I had to clear my throat and take some water. I drink water, I talk about watches. Shout out to Adrian. Okay, so let's get back to this one. We know the measurements. 40.5, 20 mil lugs, about 13 thick, and 47 lug to lug, but let me confirm, because that crystal sticks out about a millimeter. Yep, 13.7, so about a millimeter. That crystal juts out, and then the most important, this is 47.7. Oh, what a nice lug to lug. Gonna be perfect on most wrists. Now this style of watch is coming in very popular nowadays. This one is my Zelos Mako 3. It is now sold out actually, which is pretty cool. So hard to get now. It's got the gilt dial and the rose gold, the black and the patinaed look. Similar to this. This doesn't have patina, but it's not very white either. So when we check out the 107 or the 149, SPB149, the limited. This one has the whitish lume. This is a little patina, very subtle, very creamy, well done. The Zelos is a little bit orange. This looks like 100-year-old patina. This looks like we're at the 20-year mark with the cappuccino mass, a 63 mass, gilt mass, whatever you want to call it. 63 gilt. That might be a easy name to say. Anyways, all right. Guys, this video is really close to 100,000 views. Let's get it. Watch it again. It's going to be a more in-depth review. This one, we're just checking out the dial of the 63 gilt. Okay. Which one do you think is nicer? Initially, I was attracted to the blue because I'm always attracted to the blue. But I don't know. This is winning me over, and I'm going to check out the 145, SPB 145, the boutique edition. It is only sold in boutiques. You can't buy it online. It looks stunning. It's kind of the same, but without the gilt. But I got to check it out. We're going to check it out on the channel, so don't worry, it's coming in. All right, so we did the measurements. The weight, I'm going to tell you, it's 110. We don't need to do it. Check out the other video if you want a full detailed review. What do you guys think about the date window in white? I don't mind it. I think if it was black, it would be too dark. So I'm okay with it. The bezel action, of course. Perfect. Seiko is hitting it out of the park with these new watches. It is solid and it's smooth and it's not too tough. I really enjoy turning this. For sure a fidget spinner. We got the sapphire crystal with the AR undercoating, clear AR, nice, no blue flashes. Doesn't come with a bracelet, this one, but it's a beautiful silicone strap. It says Seiko on it. There we go. And on the keeper. All right. Now, we're not going to compare size with the SKX. Check my other video for that. And we're not going to do a wrist shot. Well, we can. I'm not going to put it on, but because it has the tags. But there we go. 6.5 inch wrist. pretty good. I love the subtle curve of the case. Man, it wears really good there. It's just elegant, and it's, look at that. This watch, man. You have to try one of these on. If you're only gonna have one Seiko diver, check out the 63 mass and the new Willard. Those are my two preferred Seiko divers currently, and probably for a long while. They're excellent. Now let's check this one out on the Timegrapher. All right, let's get to the 53-degree angle we need. And I will mute it. Hope you guys can see it good. Let me just make sure. Yep. So this is a new watch. Hopefully we get a good reading, but of course it does have to be broken in. Now, in my last video, I showed this watch performing not so good on the Timegrapher. However, I've worn it for the last 5 days and it's under a second a day on the wrist. So some great performance on this watch on the wrist. All right, there's something wrong. It's not finding any, it's saying plus 63. Let's move it the other way. Sometimes, I swear, these cases are so thick, it interrupts the signal. All right, round 2. Come on. Okay, -5, much better. 300 amplitude, 0 beat error. I flipped it 180 degrees. Thank you to one of my, I guess, subs or just a viewer. He recommended flipping it 180. The crown is supposed to fit into a little groove here, but I don't know. Sometimes I guess that might cause interference depending on the case. So here we're at 0 seconds a day, 0 beat error, 300 amplitude, well, 297. Unbelievable. Wow. Okay. So this is a good one. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, very good. All right, there's the Lume. It looks very blue compared to the limited one, which is green. So very interesting that the Lume is different. The blue looks a little bit like BGW9 and less bright, and the green one looks like the typical Seiko Lume Bright. But both are really good, very impressive. These do seem a little bit less bright than the SKXs and Turtles that you're used to, but they will glow longer, a little bit more dim. So that's something to consider, but very, very nice. Loving the blue Lume. That is a bonus for me. I'm a fan of the blue Lume. Green is good too, of course, but just loving the blue one. Yeah, that gives the cappuccino mass a little bit more argument to stay in the collection. So if you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.